special guest on the channel today. My brother Jamie has come up from Nashville to do the Mammoth Cave National Park cave tour with us. We're doing a 2-hour historical tour of the caves and it's very exciting. So we're looking forward to an afternoon down underground. But before we go on our cave tour, we're exploring some other parts of Mammoth Cave National Park. And in the early 1900s, before this was made into a national park, there were about 600 residents who lived in this area of Kentucky. And I guess they were spread around maybe 30 different little villages in this area. Well, before the national park was made, those villages were bulldozed and all of that history is gone now, except for these 3 churches and cemeteries that still exist within the borders of the park. So this is the Mammoth Cave Baptist Church that we are stopping by here briefly, and we're gonna look inside just for a little history. So the sign says the services were on the 3rd Saturday and Sunday. That probably means there was a circuit riding preacher who was going around to the different churches. We are going on the 2-hour historic tour today. It is 540 stairs, and the ranger just told us all the places we're gonna have to crouch down and turn sideways to shimmy through places, and then we'll come out to the big, huge mammoth cavern inside. Can't wait.
Before I talk any more about the historic entrance, I have some business to go over, folks. We're about to go into Mammoth Cave, folks. The longest cave on Earth. Over 420 miles of Mammoth Cave has been mapped and surveyed. Wow. The pyramids in Egypt were starting to be built. Humans coming into Mammoth Cave even predates the pyramids in Egypt being built. That's how long ago in history people have been going into Mammoth Cave. Going in here, just using cane reed torches, basically burning sticks throughout the cave. That's been there a week.
This is the rotunda room. Huge. It's beautiful. It's massive in here.
So, folks, Mammoth Cave was not always known as the longest cave on Earth. It was once known as a saltpeter cave.
This is really the most massive cave I've ever seen.
And even I might have to.
Kind of going backwards.
The tour guide said in ancient times this was all an underground river under here, and that's what carved out the cave. And the ceiling, the flat ceiling, is one continuous panel of limestone that's supported by the sidewalls. Apparently we've lost the tour. They're too far ahead of us. It feels like we're the only people in this cave right now. So quiet. The floor here is really narrow.
If you get this little boy up there, he's like his head is just barely.
This one looks like a head mode. Head was kind of
Are you sideways? You need to go sideways. I gotta turn sideways here.
Oh wow, Daddy, you can have more time.
Oh, nice bathroom stop. These must have been done with candle or lantern smoke. Made these etchings.
You've come up quite a ways here.
So this is the Mammoth Dome? This whole thing?
You found out.
No, I'm just speculating, but look how far it goes down. We climbed up all that way.
Fat man misery.
Well, we did it. 2 miles, 2 hours. We saw the Mammoth Cave. Absolutely gorgeous. I've come back over to Mammoth Cave National Park just by myself this evening to go for a little walk. And the other day when we were here for the cave tour, I saw a sign that said River Styx Spring Trail. So I was interested in that. When we were down in the cave, they told us about farther back down in the cave off of where we had our tour is an underground river. And back in the 1800s, they used to take people down there and do boat rides on the river back there. That must have been an amazing experience. It's so dark down there that all they had was little lanterns and these wooden boats underground. So there's a different tour that you can go down and see that river, but I was intrigued by it, and so I asked about it, and they said you can see where the underground river comes out of the cave down the River Styx Trail. So I'm going to do that, but I didn't expect when I got here that all the tours for the day are done, and the mouth of the cave is open here. I mean, of course you can't go down there without a tour, but I'm really surprised that it's not blocked off. It's so quiet and peaceful here, listening to the water drip in the cave. And here's where the River Styx Spring comes out of Mammoth Cave. And it joins up with the river farther down. The River Styx Spring comes out here and joins with the Green River. And this was actually a riverboat landing here. People used to take the riverboat up from Bowling Green to see the caves. And they would land here and hike up to the cave. Wow. I'm gonna try going back on the Dixon Cave Trail. It's only half a mile back to the visitor center. It's almost sunset, but I think I'll be able to make it. Here's the entrance to Dixon Cave. This used to be originally connected to the Mammoth Cave entrance, but a sinkhole collapsed. They don't know when, probably thousands of years ago. and cut off the two cave systems. So this is a separate cave now. You can't go down in there, but I just hiked up the trail to see it. The sign says now Dixon Cave is mainly an Indiana bat habitat. They've got a screen down there, I guess, to keep people out, but so the bats can come in and out. That bat we saw in Mammoth Cave must have been an Indiana bat. Hey, thanks for coming with us to Kentucky this week. We had a great visit to Mammoth Cave National Park. So join us next time because we're going to head up to Lexington, Kentucky and do some bourbon tastings and maybe some other fun stuff. We'll see you then. Have a great week. Bye.